Okay, here we are back in Octopath Traveler 2. So I swapped in Agnia for Oshet because even though Agnia is pretty high up there in terms of power. So this is probably going to be a bit on the brutal side. So, Temenos arrives in Crack Ridge, home to the Fellstone runes Lucian studied while still alive. He believes the runes contain valuable clues that might help him solve the mystery. Recommend level 24, and we're closer to 44, I believe. And that's just on Temenos, though.
Seek the Felsun ruins, and ye shall find the truth. The theologian Lucian wrote these words in his notes. He was researching the Keepers of the Flame. Vados, a descendant of the Keepers, murdered him. What lies in Vados' past? If I am to expose the heart of this matter, I must learn more about the Keepers of the Flame. With that thought, I have come to this village. Pardon my intrusion. I am but a humble traveler.
Yes? What do you want?
Do you know of the Felsun ruins by chance?
No! I know of no such place.
Is that so? Then I beg your pardon.
No one knows of that place. Be gone from here.
His face twitched when I mentioned the name. Is there something odd on my face? Forgive me, but I wish to visit the ruins.
I don't know no ruins. Who are you, anyway?
A cleric of the Order of the Sacred Flame. I hail from Flame Church on the eastern shores. A crescent moon necklace.
We've no need of flame here. Be on your way.
They're rather cold, as I expected. No one in the village is willing to talk of the ruins. They refuse the Order of the Sacred Flame. Why? This is off to a wonderful start. I see I'll have to approach matters carefully. But first, I must find a room.
Flame!
Oh, Flame.
An adherent of another fire is among us, just as it was foretold.
The flame brings destruction. He must not approach the ruins.
If he will not leave us, we must follow our Lord's orders.
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade.
Five years earlier.
Temenos, it is I.
What is it, Roy? It's quite late. Surely you're not proselytizing at this hour.
Temenos, I can no longer trust the Church. You are the only person I can trust apart from the Pontiff. As someone who was lifted up by the Pontiff himself, I wish to confide in you.
What's this? A bow?
The Dark Blood Bow. The Pontiff and I found it while inspecting the church interior. It cannot be allowed to exist. I tried to break it, but I could not. I swear, I tried.
Collect yourself, Roy.
I shall run and hide it. If I do not return, I ask you to carry on my work. Trust in the Pontiff. Temenos. The Church has secrets. Extraordinary, terrible secrets.
Roy! The same dream, yet again. You never did return, Roy. The secrets you spoke of. The Pontiff wouldn't tell me what they were. He wished to shield me from danger. Time to resume my investigation.
Pardon me? Are you the man from the Order of the Sacred Flame? You are, aren't you? I've seen that cloak in the east. Name's Reza. I'm a fellow traveler. I'd like to travel to the outskirts, but there's no shortage of bandits out that way.
Ah, that sounds rather dangerous.
Alone it is indeed. Would you be willing to escort me? I'd feel much safer with a cleric such as yourself by my side.
The Sacred Flame lights the way for all. I would be happy to. Allow me to be your guide.
Thank you ever so much.
Wow, that's actually not too bad. The only thing that sucks is it's an overlapping
Come,
element.
my wayward lamb.
So she'll tell us what's going on once we hit the road. Or do we have to actually get to the end of the road before that? Apparently the end. More of those worthless moles. You can't collect a lot of money and they don't have anything good to steal. Like, well, you can steal plums off them. So just to show, I don't even know if they'll specifically tell you. Yeep. Yeah, I'm in no rush to use that one. So I have 89 of those suckers, and they're the lowest tier ones. It's not like they're... Okay, Kari's finally above 4,000 JP. We're making progress ever so slowly. I cannot emphasize the slow part enough. Running into an Octopath or a Kate might remedy that. Hint hint game, please provide. Prior to that, we were at 30. I think I hate the birds more than the moles. I'll take my chances in the day after all. What do you know? And let's just move forward.
Seeing as we've made it this far, I should be safe to go the rest of the way alone. Many thanks, Cleric. You're a very trustworthy man.
I do not deserve such lofty praise.
You're rather cute now that I've had a look at you. Let me have a look at that mighty staff of yours, won't you? Aw, come now. You must be tired. If you don't sheath your staff every now and again, well...
That won't be necessary. Further, staves do not need sheaths. And you're a terrible liar, Reza. You're no traveler. You're from the village.
What?
I saw your crescent moon necklace. The same one adorns the neck of nearly everyone in the village. So, why did you fabricate this story? What are you really after?
I see I can't take you lightly.
Why have you targeted me?
We belong to the Moonshade Order, and I am simply following our Lord's wishes.
'Tis a fine and upstanding god that orders the assault of an innocent traveler. The Felsun ruins. You wish to keep them hidden at all costs. Yet your dagger quivers in your hand. You don't truly wish to hide them, do you?
You clerics can see through anything. This must be a sign. I'll take you to the ruins. Follow me. Here we are.
So these are the fabled Felsun ruins.
Their true name is the Call Ruins. The Call, Keepers of the Flame, built this place.
The Call.
I have betrayed my brethren, but I do not regret it. Meeting you was our Lord's will, cleric. And now I have been given a chance to atone.
Atone? For what?
I am certain you will find what you seek here. Go, find it.
You have my gratitude, Reza.
So I'm curious how much of a walk it actually was. We should have been able to see them from where she attacked us. Bottle Nightmare. It looks like the day and night monsters actually don't differ there. That sucks. Oh, right, I want to give that to Oswald. Lose on element, but I gain crit, which is what's important, I think. The traveler revealed herself to be a resident of Crackridge and adherent to the Moonshade Order, from whom she received orders to attack Temenos. She now wishes to atone for her sins, if only to ease her overwhelming sense of regret. So I can't beat the crap out of her. I could bribe her or inquire. I might be able to scrutinize, but you cannot resort to violence, unfortunately.
A mural. And quite old at that. this pattern. It's a perfect match for Vados' tattoo. It must be a mark of the Cull people, the Keepers of the Flame. No. A blue flame. Could this possibly be the sacred flame? Surely not.
So you have to wonder if we've run into worshippers of Galdera, or there's a bigger pantheon than we've been led to believe. I ran into an enemy there called Marionette Bones. You can steal olives of life from them. You can collect 720 leaves a pop. I really hope that's a common enemy, because I want to farm those suckers. They even have a decent payout. They were worth 100 JP, so just a few more fights and then we're good. Let's do it.
There's a note here. We can trust Vados. He is a faithful servant and the last of our brethren. Vados the Architect, the man behind so much carnage. There may be another clue here.
The Ka will never forget the day all was taken from us and the atrocities that were committed. The leader of the Moonshade Order will die by my hand, no matter the cost, no matter what I must become, even if I must break the law of our people.
This was written by one of the Cull, no doubt. What did the Moonshade Order do to them? Bones. Human bones. Broken and disfigured by repeated blows. The darker stains, then, must be blood. What a horrific end. The bones grow in number the further in I go. I must follow their trail.
Unless they're being used for a sacrifice, the inverse should be happening. Another elemental robe. That was vampire bats. They're worth 700 leaves if you collect. I couldn't see what they steal because I accidentally blew them up very, very early. So, yeah. I need to fight them again to find out. Jade Staff. And a Stop to Sneeze. So, amplifies light. This will be decent for Oswald, since I have him as a cleric. And if you're going to turn someone into the cleric sub-job, you can get some mileage out of this, but my psychic staff is better. In case you didn't see the video where I got that, that's for delivering. That was the worthless moles. So, before I get cut off entirely,
I see now what transpired here.
if you want the same stick I have on Temenos, do the stained glass window side quest at Flame Church, delivering the 4 large elemental soul stones.
The truth lies in the flame. Decades ago, the Cull people were massacred here. At the hands of the leader of the Moonshade Order. Ah, there's something here. A crescent moon necklace. Surely this did not belong to one of the Call. One of their assailants must have dropped it. This mural. The bodies of the Call are piled here. Did they fall in a desperate attempt to protect it? What significance did it hold for them? There's something written here. Long ago, on this land, there came an uninvited guest. The Archmage Darkest. He called forth the night. The night brought beasts. Beasts that devoured the people. In our hour of need, only one rose to challenge the Archmage. One by the name of Call. Pure of heart, Call conjured the azure flame and ushered in a new dawn upon the land. The power of night now rests in the nameless village. It awaits the dark rite that shall awaken it once more. None must go there. Night must not be allowed to fall again. The azure flame must be protected. We follow in the footsteps of our hero. We are the keepers of the flame, the people of Call. So they were the protectors of the azure flame ensconced here. They kept it safe from this nebulous night. And this law the writing spoke of. It must forbid performing the rite that brings forth the night. But what is this rite exactly? Perhaps I can glean more from the note.
They will die by my hand, no matter what I must become. Even if I must break the law of our people, for that I need the Book of Night. The Book of Night. Long have I searched for it. To think the Order of the Sacred Flame held it all this time. At the very end of the book, there is written a message. Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade. The pages after that have been rent from the binding. The book is no longer complete. I must find the missing pages.
Those words.
At last I know where they are. All told, there were 4 pages missing. A small group of theologians secreted them away. Our faithful servant Vados dealt with them, and the pages were recovered. Now I await the right time to perform the rite. My memories now rest in this place, beside my people.
So all that began with the murder of the Pontiff was in service of reclaiming these pages. If that's true, then whoever wrote this is behind it all. They used Vados to kill those holding the remaining pages. I'm getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. The sins of your people run deep.
Long ago, there was a fire in my village. Many perished in the flames. Our Lord spoke to us, told us that it was set by those who worship the flame. Fire calls forth calamity, so the Moonshade Order teaches us. And they all believed it. Everyone, without question.
So the people of your village came to massacre the Call. Is that it?
We knew. We knew we were doing wrong. We bit our tongues and kept our secrets. I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Who is this lord of yours? And what sort of leader would order the Moonshade Order to massacre?
Surrender yourself not unto silent dusk, for the light shall fade, and soon night shall fall.
What did you say?
That is what we were taught.
And soon night shall fall. Is that from the teachings of the Moonshade Order?
Yes. But I was wrong to believe in it. Please, render your divine judgment upon me.
You must personally atone for what you have done. My judgment will not absolve you. And soon night shall fall. The Pontiff's parting words were not from the Called People, but from the Moonshade Order. And what's more, they form one of the verses on the missing pages of the Book of Night. The Moonshade Order's history is deeply intertwined with that tome. Perhaps the Pontiff wished to inform me of this very connection. A shadowy figure lurks behind this series of murders. I must find the one who wrote the notes I found earlier. And I believe one Vados the Architect will have the answers I seek. Finding those answers will no doubt require an interrogation. Stormhail. That is where he remains in custody, at the seat of the Sacred Guard. I must make my way there. I must uncover the truth.
Temenos was right to investigate the Felsun ruins. There he finds a slaughtered people's history, a dark tale passed down through an ancient mural. The wicked mastermind's plot is now clear. But what is the right that calls down the night? For now, it is a loose thread the Sacred Flame cannot help but pull. Temenos the Cleric, Chapter 3, Crackridge Route End. So we didn't even get a boss fight. I feel ripped off. Not even sure if we actually got any banter either. And what was really disappointing is we barely got into any fights in the ruined area, and those had the nicest paying monsters with like the best drops, the best money, and yeah, that sucks. Okay, for the conversations. So I think this may be an old one. I'm just gonna pull it up to see. Yeah. So we can tell from the music change, and then it'll have a different background than where we're currently at, which will tell you it's from a different chapter. So it's all the ones above that. Temenos, your eyes are red. I guess you didn't get much sleep. I'll be alright. I appreciate the concern. You're an incredibly kind soul. You must be adored far and wide. Well, I wouldn't say that. I have few friends in this world. How? Though there was one whom I considered a friend beyond a shadow of a doubt. He and I were foundlings, both taken in and raised at the Pontiff's own. So if you don't know what a foundling is, it's an abandoned child. Potentially an orphan, but you don't really know how they got there. They were just like left in a basket, what have you. He was unfailingly honest. He was so easily deceived he may as well not have known the word doubt, much less its meaning. And so I came to doubt anything and everything in his stead. Ah, so that's how it all started. Looking back on it, I was a very meek adherent. But times change, and I've come to doubt the sacred flame itself. Ever since the day he was killed. Pardon? Forgive me, I'm prattling on. Let us be off, Agnia. Temenos. I felt like drawing ever since we saw that mural. So you can draw, can you? Sure can, I'm good at it too. Here, let me draw you. Well now, isn't this exciting? There, all done. Oh, that's, I can't very well call it good. It's a hastily scrawled mess, like something a child would draw. And yet, somehow, the act of looking upon it soothes me. Perhaps because it's readily apparent that she put all of herself into its creation. Its pure and unadulterated warmth stands in contrast to the mural. Did she draw this to cheer me up? Well, do you like it? I love it, Ochette. Thank you, truly. I told you I was good. Funny the meat between your teeth isn't Ochette's one, you know? With her jerky obsession. You don't look like a man who's closed a case, Temenos. No, you look like a man who's got a piece of meat stuck between his teeth. It certainly feels as unpleasant, I'll say that much. No matter how much I brush to dislodge it, another piece follows right behind. Well then, I reckon the best thing to do is stop eating meat. Indeed, would that I could, for I'd like nothing more. Alas, the sinner has another course in store. Well, let me help. I can be as good with a fork as any. That's much appreciated, Particio. Greetings, Oswald. What has you so lost in thought? I'm merely considering the identity of the Moonshade Order's leader. It's someone with the power to wipe out an entire people. Darkest famously crushed many a nation up beneath his heel. Might the Order's leader not be connected to him in some way? I wonder. If I had to describe the picture painted by the knowledge I've gleaned here, I'd say this leader is an expert at manipulating the hearts and minds of others. Oh, fascinating. A power beyond my understanding. And with that, that's actually the last of the banters to be had. So, Temenos, we're only level 37. I thought we were higher than that, but we're still really over-leveled for that part. Anyway, next stop will be... what's the place called? Tropu Hopu. So, yeah, I hope I'll see you guys over there. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.